Reach for my hand, I'll soar away.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Geeky Goon Squad stream for European SmashCore Invitational. My name is GP, and I am joined by a man who actually does not need any introduction. The man, the myth, the legend, Fausta. How you doing today, my man?
I'm pretty fine, thank you, mate. I'm so hyped, man. We're gonna see my boys play. I'm gonna be completely biased. I'm sorry for that. I'll try to make my best, not to make too much emotion into it, but I'm so hyped about the game, which we're gonna see right now.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. I'm looking forward to seeing you be biased about it. We have saved the best for last, as many would say. The French team, well, you know, only got one match today, but they are without a doubt one of the strongest teams in the tournament.
I agree. I think they're definitely one of the best. But I know a lot of players won't be there tonight. And the thing is, Switzerland also, because they're facing them, is such a great team also. But I heard that not all of the Swiss players will be there, unfortunately. So I don't know exactly how the match will how will it go actually, because like I know we don't have all of our best player at hand, so that might be tough actually. That's a challenge. That's definitely a challenge right now.
It'll be an interesting one to see, because I don't actually know who's not available from each team. But I do know who we're starting with in this first game, and I know we are starting with Matt Karen from the Swiss team, and we are starting with Raflo, not the Flow, but Raflo from the French team.
So I don't know Matt Caron, unfortunately. Raflo is one of the upcoming player from the Paris region, so he play a lot with tons of good player, and he got such a great Palutena actually. He's one of the uprising player that we tend to forget because he's just like surrounded by all different kind of monsters. But I'm really glad actually that player can showcase his Palutena on stream right there. I'm glad he's part of the team.
Yeah, this sort of event is the perfect time to showcase these new upcoming players.
Exactly. I'm so glad actually we can hold that tournament. That we got so many different kind of players. For instance, Matt Karen, as I don't know him, I'm really glad to see and discover that player, especially because he played Little Mac.
Yeah, Matt Karen being a Little Mac player, which is a character that is widely considered, you know, being the worst in the game potentially. So it'll be interesting to see how he does against a character that many consider one of the best.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be really tough actually. But the thing is, often when you fight a Little Mac, you barely see ones. And if in some matchups, sometimes you know you don't know the matchup, you can take time to discover it and stuff like that. Little Mac is all about explosion. He's really fast, he got strong button, so it's something really dangerous that it's tough to handle on the go.
Yeah, and like as you say, if you get caught up by your lack of matchup knowledge, that can be absolutely devastating.
Exactly. So I'm really wondering to see where they're gonna go and how they're gonna play. I feel like if you are Ruffalo, you're gonna need to try to slow down the path of the game, obviously, and really take your time and be wary of the fact that he can just avoiding any kind of commit. Because if Little Mac is on you, oh boy.
Oh yeah, once he's on you, it's a tough job getting him off you. But of course, once you get him off stage, it's a good time for you.
That's very true. Though. Especially with Palutena, actually. Thing is, thanks to her shield with the back air and the dash attack, maybe she will be able to handle the matchup way more in an easiest way than some other character might be able to.
Well, no time like the present, and we have Macaron versus Ruffalo. We're
going on Battlefield. I'm surprised about the stage. I'm really surprised. I'm actually surprised about the stage and the fact that it started with Little Mac. I'm just realizing it. Like in the crew, you like to keep your weird character to counterpick your opponent, strongly counter-pick them. But there it started with him. So I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen. But right now, Ruffalo is just in full control of the game. Oh.
Yeah, but of course, as we say, if Little Mac can get things going, he can rack up damage really quickly, running underneath that explosive flame and getting out of there, and a single hit could do it. Or yeah, looking a bit feisty there.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you need to go for it. I guess you need to try them. I don't know, but that up smash will reach him from so far under the edge, man. That move is good.
Yeah, it's active for an extremely long period of time. It's something like 18 frames, and it does hit below the ledge, which means that a lot of recoveries that don't automatically stack, like Little Mac's, will get blown up by it. And Ruffalo clearly knowing that information and using it to his advantage.
I love how Matt Caron is waiting for some projectile to be thrown at him to close up the distance also. As soon as Ruffalo tried to just like keep him away. Nice explosive flame though to let him come back on stage. Be wary because that up smash is coming up really strong, not enough to get the kill, unfortunately.
Oh, where are you going? This is the second time he's flown off stage with that. Oh my god, he just ran up and sucked him in the face.
I love how he charged it just a bit and caught him off guard thanks to that. That was crazy good. Okay. So one stock taken from each side. All right. Good movement by Matt Caron. As I said, like he's really good at just like moving around his opponent, building him percent, and just like avoiding all kind of projectile stuff like that Palutena can do. But nice back roll there from Ruffalo.
Yeah, and that's got to be it. He's going to struggle to get back here. Yeah, he didn't have side B left. That's going to be that second stock down to Matt Caron. But, he's still in it. And he's, oh, my God, on the top platform.
Yeah, like that's so threatening. Like, you don't know if that's going to kill or not. Little Mac is such a... and delayed it twice in a row, picking up the stuff. Oh, man. Matt Caron, okay, and now it's starting to be a bit cheeky, I want to say. Like now, if you're a Ruffalo, you're starting to be afraid of the Little Mac. But nice string there, multiple nair and up air to build the percent on Little Mac. But as we all know, the KO is here now.
And you can tell Ruffalo is shook a little bit. He's a little bit scared, manages to get rid of the KO punch with that. Oh, that armored down smash. What is going on?
He's using the armor of the down smash to just like contest the aerial of Ruffalo and the explosive flame, and it also charges B neutral to cover his landing with the armor. Matt Caron is just completely showing us how to play Little Mac in the game. What is that?
Oh, and he's still alive as well. He's keeping it up. Struggling here though. DI'd up. Not gonna get caught by that. Gonna get caught by the second up air and just loses. He gave Ruffalo a run for his money there.
Oh yeah, man, my heart's starting to race. Oh man, that was such a threat. Man, Little Mac is so threatening, man. Oh my god. Because if Little Mac was still on the table, I feel like he definitely can take all the stocks from the crew, like in an easy way. As we said, he just like can press a button super strong and just get a kill, at least a kill before dying. So, good call, Raffle.
Wow,
Good call.
yeah. Yeah, no, he really, he sharked really well at the end there. Not really allowing any route for Matt Karen to get back down to the floor after landing on that platform. And you could see he was struggling to get down, and Flo doing what needed to be done and securing that stock. And he manages to make it back with one stock apiece. We're gonna see if he can make it back and get an extra stock. Get his team a little bit of extra credit.
The thing that is cool also, it's like now friends get the upper end in terms of counter picking, which is actually I feel huge in crew, because now depending on who Switzerland gonna bring up into the match, even if Raffalo will lose afterwards, now friends will have the lead and choose which character they want to bring to counter pick the actual player on stage, which is an important thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, that's part of why the first game is so important, because it does give you a set in stone stock lead, but it does also allow you the counter pick advantage, as you said, and that it cannot be understated how important that is.
So you need, if you're like now, one of the main objectives obviously of Switzerland will be at least to evening up the stocks, obviously, but if they can take back the lead, it would be really huge, because like the latest you get the lead, the strongest it is, because you got less option, you got less player to send onto the field actually. So that's cool. Friends get the lead. Obviously, I'm biased, as I said, but if Switzerland take it back later on, it will be harder for France to make it back.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we'll have to see what happens. I mean, by the way, I'll welcome you to be a little bit biased. It's good. It's all in good fun.
Yeah,
it's why I make sure you commentate in France as well.
And I can watch also the chat of Geeky Goon Squad. I'm just gonna I can see all my fellow French Swiss player, the I don't know how to say it in English, but all the Swiss Roman, the Romans Swiss. I don't know how to say it. Sorry guys.
It is just Swiss, I think, is how you say that, but.
Okay, no, because the Swiss is separated in 3 parts, and one of them speak French, and I can tell
really?
those are in this chat right now, watching for friends. And this is gonna be real good fun, in all good fun. That's cool.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I do notice there is something very particularly French about the fact that you guys always speak French in any chat room you go into, or anywhere you go. Every other country tends to break out their English, but France, no, we speak French.
That's so true. That's so true. That's why we got a French restream, actually, I think.
Yeah, that was a predominant reason. So you guys had one in your own language as well, but we have confirmation that the next stage is Town and City, and it is going to be CBF playing that one, which is a Falco player. Now, we've already seen Falco do some work before in this tournament. We saw Dragon do an immense amount of work in his round 1. And we'll see if CBF can replicate it here.
I have no clue of who CBF is, actually. I've never met him. I'm not sure I've met him or anything, but I'm really curious to see it. Falco is a character that can be really threatening also. He got such a good combo game and good way to get the kill, but unfortunately, his recovery might be tough to use, especially against Palutena. So if Raffalo can send him off stage, can be huge, but look at that, already 36%.
Yeah, no, very nice combo game. Obviously, Falco, a character known for their combo game. There is a bit of a joke that after Falco hits you, you enter a cutscene and you just wait to get out of it. But Falco, a character with a pretty subpar neutral game in exchange for this incredible combo game. So we'll be able to see if Raffalo is able to take this stock as far as he can, and just cover, see if he can hold down the neutral, just sort of shut out CBF.
I agree. Nice stop, but CBF is really patient, moving around all the projectiles of Raffalo. That was really nice up air, and the fair won't be enough. Enough yet? What?
Oh,
Okay.
that was very suspect DI, because there is no way that should have killed. But Switzerland won't look a gift horse in the mouth. They will take that stock and run with it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So now Swiss just equalized with France. That's really nice. That's really nice, actually. So I don't know who France gonna bring up against that Falco. Who do you want to bring against Falco? That's tough one, actually.
See, I feel like I should know the answer to this, honestly, because like I fight against Falco enough in my life. But Palutena is like already a good pick for it.
I feel like you want to bring. I feel like you want to bring Omika if he's available too.
Yeah,
like,
Homika's a good call. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Notably, I feel like Luma will be able to stop some of the projectile. Also, the thing is, you're a tall character and a pretty light one, and you might get comboed pretty hard. But at least, if you send the Falco off stage, you definitely get the upper hand against him. I feel.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, Rosalina can hold stage control super well. Not really allow Falco to try and pressure as well, because their up smash out of shield is a very strong tool, especially against Falco's up tilt on. So it's. I think Homika would be a good pick, but you've also got. I mean, you've got an all-star lineup here on the French team, honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Flo is, another incredible player, top 10 in Europe, as is Homika. Gluttony, we don't need to talk about Gluttony. Everyone already knows him.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
But I think he won't be playing tonight. Like, I know a lot of French players won't be available tonight, if I read correctly. The French chat, so that might be tough actually for them. So I know our main forces won't be available tonight. That's what is a good
really?
challenge for France, actually. Yeah, because I think Flo is not available. I think Vince also, and Gluttony is not either.
Ah, so you're breaking out the B team today.
Exactly. That's fun match, actually. That's a really fun match. But I'm wondering, maybe you wanna send up also Yata, maybe. Like the combo game against the combo game. But I feel that just to press button gets yeah. How does no? Who would you pick? If you were friends right now, who would you pick?
I mean, you just said Flo's not available, so I'm gonna go with Homika.
Homika?
Sorry, I'm just looking at the.
Yeah, go for it.
No, okay, they're just taking their time selecting their player. I need to remind the French managers or the French captain that they've got a 5-minute timer to select their player and get them into the match.
Okay.
So they need to speed up that. Sorry, I'm just doing the TO things while also commentating. Talk about multitasking.
You have to do it. And that's why you're here, essentially, for the cheering stuff.
Yeah.
Which I feel like maybe you don't want to use Omika right now because it's kind of our aces in our forces. So do you want to straight up use the ace, my bad, against CBF? I'm not sure about it. Maybe you want to keep him to fight or Destiny or Smuff, maybe, if they're here.
Yeah, because I know most of the Swiss team, they've actually all gone to each other's house. Some of them have gone to each other's house so they can all play on the same good connection, which is very, very nice of them to do. So CBF was playing on Smuff's Switch, for example.
Yeah, I read some message from Smuff in the chat earlier. Like, he told us CBF and I think another player, maybe Mojo actually, because it was a Mega Man we saw earlier on stream, was at home playing. That's fun. That's really cool, actually. At least if that console work, it should work for everyone. As you said, having a great connection. But man, I just like watching aside, and I can tell Finland against Italy. We talked about it on the earlier stream, and that was supposed to be such a tough match, and it still is, man. Finland gets Italy. It's like 7 stock to 8. Finland's behind. That's gonna be a really tough set. I'm so hyped about the tournament.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be really close. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, honestly, because you get so many of these close sets. Like, you got some that you look at and be like, well, it's highly likely that this one team's gonna win.
Yeah, I agree. And the other side,
they're calling for a lag test.
Oh.
Sorry, I will be back in just one moment.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Let me get this stuff sorted.
Yeah, I mean you have to. Okay, yeah, I can imagine. Like the end of the previous game was a bit weird, so maybe there was something, maybe not. We'll see. I really hope there won't be any kind of trouble for the tournament, because we all know how much we love the fact that everything is going smoothly. But unfortunately, you know, sometimes the Ultimate Online is far from being the best, unfortunately. But we have to do with what we got in fourth. But that aside, so yeah, as I said, I think it was like Italy is up 8-star against Finland 6-star, which is quite impressive. And on the other end, we got Belgium against Netherlands. Belgium that was so close to lose to Turkey. Big shout out to Turkey. Actually, that was an amazing set to watch. But right now against Netherlands definitely one of the best team out there. That might be really tough. For those wondering why we are waiting right now, we need a lag test. A lag test just been asked for
by the French
for the
team.
battle.
Yeah,
the French
asked about a lag check. I can't blame him for it. Obviously, you don't want to play in a laggy environment, but it's kind of unavoidable in this game at the very least. I mean, I'm sure you as a a guy who's come from Melee predominantly, you must be over the moon at
oh man
the new rollback. I'll let you talk about that because I've now got to go deal with stuff, but I'll let you gush about that a little bit.
Oh man, you shouldn't start me on this.
Go for it, man. We got time to fill.
We got, ladies and gentlemen, some incredible rollback netcode on Melee. I hope you all know about it. If not, we got now for the Melee community one of the best, if not the best, online featured. And now Melee can be played with matchmaking that just find many players just to play with you. Players that are not disconnecting after one game or did not win quit after one game. In rollback netcode, no input delay netcode. It feels like home. It feels like home. For those who know them, I've playing with Poopmeister from Sweden. I've been playing with Fade from UK, Wales to be precise. I've been playing with Stevo from Germany, and I've been playing with many other players. I never felt any kind of lag. It is the new era of Melee, ladies and gentlemen, the new era of Smash. If you were always curious to start Melee, I can say only one thing. That's the time for you to start it out and just try it out. If you are a Ultimate player, you'll definitely learn a lot of things through Melee to bring it up with you in Ultimate. Like for instance, I know Nikki, one of the German player, is making a Discord that is on Melee for Ultimate player, helping you to just try it, which is actually a lot. I know for the French audience, we also try to make people understand how to play Melee, but especially if you come from Ultimate, because I mean they're platform fighter, they're both Smash Brothers, so there are many things in common and obviously many things different, but the main difference now is the online, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're tired to play online because of Ultimate, I can only advise you to play online on Melee because it's just completely amazing.
Yeah, I actually played some of it earlier today myself, and it's very good. Yes. I mean, I've played Melee a fair bit, but I only play to... I'm not going to lie, I play Kirby in Melee. And the only reason I play Melee is to dunk on Melee players without fundamentals with Kirby.
That's actually very true. Sometimes Melee players just press buttons, so you can just abuse them with your fundamentals. Like for sure.
Wave dash back F tilt. That's all I do, and it just works. But yeah, no. So the lag test has been passed. So we will be getting Yatta, I believe, for the French team.
Okay, cool. So they did bring the Mario player. They want to make a combo heavy character against both of them. And just for your information, if you know Woofe, the best player from Norway,
I'm afraid I don't.
He played Melee. He played Melee with the net play. I know one of my friends just met him somehow on that play. That was amazing. But yeah, so Mario against Falco. As you play against Falco a lot, what do you think about the matchup?
Mario Falco, see, this is another one that I was looking at and thinking would be a good choice because I feel like, Falco is obviously a character that's known for getting the combo and taking it all the way to the bank. But Mario is very much the same character as well. They land a hit, they can get enormous combos.
That's the thing. I feel like both of them will just go ham on one or the other. But as we said against Raffalo, I just feel like if you're off stage, that's gonna be really tough for Falco, obviously, because he does not have one of the best recovery in the world for sure. Still manageably versatile, but still not one of the best. So I'm really looking forward to see if he will be able to get those edge guard, for instance.
Yeah, of course. I mean, both of these characters, it's going to be a massive combo showcase on each other here, honestly. I'm looking forward to it.
That's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun game for sure.
and I found out we're going to Yoshi's story as well, so that's going to be only going to facilitate it further with the platform layout.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like also with the tiny slide, or I forgot the word for that.
The slant.
The slant, thank you. On the edge, I feel it's gonna be easier also for Mario to just try and edge guard the Falco. Whereas Mario, when he makes his up B, even if he just do not snap the edge directly, still his fist come a bit above, so we'll push away the Falco.
Yeah,
but in any case, yeah, exactly. In any case, we're starting.
We are starting, and we're gonna see. We're hopefully gonna see some big combos come out here. Of course, Falco looking to start all of their combos off of up throw or a up tilt, but Yatta getting started with it immediately.
Yeah, Yatta, player from the south of France, also didn't mention it, a really combo heavy player, obviously with his character, but he knows how to aggress his opponent. But right now, it's just getting back and forth. But Yatta finding those jabs, maybe it will stop him to move around. But actually, CBF is really good at just flying away to avoid any kind of pressure, but Yatta do not let him go. Nice grab though.
Yeah, and so unfortunately CBF getting the up throw but not able to actually get any sort of follow-up combo of that, which is definitely the sort of thing Falco needs to be getting. Yatta, you see, looking for these forward smashes, these up smashes, a very potent option for Mario, especially to kill.
You want those kill, but CBF going a lot off stage actually to maybe do something with the laser or the wall, or I don't know, but that can be tough for him because he always gave up the stage to Yatta, but he always managed to avoid any kind of ledge up situation and come back on stage. And right now he's definitely back in the lead, but really nice back air though by Yatta to push away his opponent. Once again, now Yatta is trapped. Will he get the edge guard though? Nah, not yet.
Yeah, good coverage there. Back throw going to take it, I think. Yep, and that's the stock gone for CBF.
Okay. There's still a lot of person up throw. No up air, but no double jump, so he got
very nice. I'm surprised that went through the platform, but he'll definitely take that, and that's a lot of damage. Oh my god, this combo.
Uh-oh. That's the thing with those two characters. Shining to jab at the landing? Okay, man. Didn't know that. That was super cool, actually.
Yeah, I don't think that was a true combo, but it was certainly a creative one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, waiting a bit. Nice eye jump in air. Waiting for it once again. Nice roll, though, by CBF. Taking back the center. CBF is really good at really moving around and forcing Yatta to make an option to try and attacking. And then stop him up till back air there.
Not quite taking it, of course, going from center stage, meaning it's not necessarily going to kill, but CBF moving really well here.
Yeah, Yatta struggled to hit him, but that tech, nice dash tag there, nothing much. How you gonna land? How you gonna take the edge?
Yeah, manages to get off the ledge. a budget wave dash away from the ledge to sort of get himself the space and land a back air. Yatta not able to get it going here at the moment.
That's gonna be tough. That's tough. Waiting for him. Nice down tilt. Nice dare. Up tilt afterwards. An up air. A second one. How you gonna land? Catching him with an air. What is going on? CBF so good with his Falco, man. 70% dealt already. Even if Yatta take that stock, it's still a good advance for CBF for the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah. Yatta here just going to try and get rid of this stock before he loses any more damage. This is not a situation he wanted to be in.
No, for sure. He doesn't want to go and contest the obby of the Falco also. Ooh, double dare, okay.
Yeah,
What
oh.
love it! Oh, the second hit! Oh my
Oh,
god! CBF!
damn. CBF moving really nicely here.
Oh!
Oh, yes,
Oof. And as I said, getting the lead in a crew battle is so important. And now, friends, lost one more of their options, the Mario. And now Switzerland got the lead in the counter picking part of the crew battle. Oh man, that's so huge.
Yeah, and there is a 2-stock lead there. That's not expected for this matchup, but Switzerland certainly won't be upset about it, and they're just awaiting. The French are just awaiting to put in their third player of this crew battle. And I don't want to jinx it while you're in here, but I mean, this would be a huge upset if it occurred.
It will be a huge upset for sure. But as I said, this is a challenge. It is a challenge my boys need to overcome. I mean, we don't have all of our top players. France tends to say that we are one of the best countries in Europe because we got many good players all around the place. It is a time to prove it. This is a time to prove it. So I'm definitely behind all of my boys. It is a time they need to prove it. Like, okay. But right now, man, Switzerland forcing them, showing them like, yo, man. Who do you think we are? Who do you think we are?
Oh yeah, putting themselves on the map, making sure we're not overlooking them, because they're certainly good players in their own right.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. Oh man, I'm so excited by that set. That's amazing. I love some tense set. I love it.
Yeah, and it is certainly looking to be a tense set. We're just waiting to hear from the French team.
For sure. Oh,
but wow, CBF, man, like he really was showing up there. Like I can't fault it because that was some really potent play.
For sure, man. Like, it didn't fall into any kind of pressure from Yata. At the beginning of the game, it was definitely in Yata's favor. Like, straight up at the beginning. But little by little, just CBF adapted. And then it didn't fall at any point in time under the pressure of Yata. It was always moving around, using the platform, forcing Yata to approach him. And then just, bam, stopped him right away, making some crazy good combos. And just take those stocks. Take those stocks. But I feel also like I feel Yata was a bit afraid to go off stage, and I think that might have been one of his main flaw in the matchup. When you see a Falco making a B off stage, I don't know, like you face more often a Falco in Ultimate than I do, but I feel like you can definitely use that at your advantage. What do you think about it?
It depends on the character. Obviously, I mean, I play Ike, who just literally should never go off stage, so it's hard for me to say personally. But Falco's off stage, especially the up B, is very vulnerable. It's just as vulnerable as it was in Melee. You should always go off and challenge it, and stop them from coming back.
Okay.
Falco can't be allowed to come back.
Okay, so we agree on that because we saw many times Yata just letting CBF actually charging his up B pretty close to the edge, and he was trying to frame it instead of going for it. And I feel that was one of the main flaws. If you do not exploit the main weakness of Falco, obviously in the end it will win the long run.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to be getting someone in who will definitely know how to deal with Falco. We've got one of the big guns of the French team. Homika is now going to be entering as the third player.
The king is here. The king is now, ladies and gentlemen. Homika, one of the best Rosa and Luma in Europe. One of the players that try to teach many players how to improve. Also, is a great player, playing a character that, for a lot of people, lost a lot to from SmashCore to Ultimate, but Homika just stuck with it and show everyone that Rosalie and Luma is still a really good character.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I myself was a very big doubter of Rosalie in this game. Didn't think they were very good at all, and it wasn't until UFA where Homoka really made a breakout performance and ended up finishing 5th at one of the biggest tournaments in Europe so far. You know, you had to look at his gameplay. His set versus True4 in that top 8 was absolutely legendary stuff.
Oh yes, especially because that was True4 that sent him into losers. I remember exactly.
Was it?
And it was, and then it looked undoable. It looked so much undoable. And then suddenly on that loser matches, I think it was done 0-2 against True4, and suddenly something clicked and he made that comeback. And what a pop-off afterward. Oh man, that was amazing.
Yeah, no, it was an absolutely incredible set, and I remember I was panicking because I knew I was supposed to be doing analyst desk stuff, but I was screaming so much for that match that my voice was shot, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm doomed." But they ran out of time; we didn't have to do it, so it's okay. I survived in the end. But we're getting straight into this game. France 2 stocks down here, so Smurf's gonna have to run off an SD one of his stocks. Come on, man.
We're gonna start again.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that happens. Sometimes, you know.
Sometimes you forget.
Yeah, but I'm quite surprised actually they go on Smashville. I can understand because like Omika will take a lot of place in the stage, and CBF won't be able to move around as he did against Yata. But on the other hand, if Falco get a hit on Omika, well, he won't have the platform to extend his combo, but he will still have enough, quote unquote, like enough space, just go on her and just make a lot of pressure, and probably got a good kill, an early kill on Smashville.
Yeah, for sure. And I've noticed that the players have switched sides, so unfortunately we're not able to swap it over, I don't think. But so the Swiss team is now on the player 1 side. But I believe Homoka's reason for picking this stage. What? Oh yeah, okay. Homoka's reason for picking this stage is the fact that once Rosalina, you know, secures himself underneath this stage, underneath this platform, it's going to be nearly impossible for Falco to find a way in. Falco, not a character with, you know, good horizontal mobility, very good vertical mobility in terms of their jumps, but they can't really challenge under a platform. And you see Homoka doing this perfectly.
That's very true, actually. He just got the blaster, but Luma is here to stop those. So yeah, actually, you're definitely right, and you can tell like he's waiting under that platform as soon as he's not on the ledge, and he make the pressure. I know how you're gonna approach. No, you're right on this.
Of course, you know you see CBM trying to find a way in with a very risky side B in there, not able to get past it. But you know Homoka pretty happy to just kind of set up shop underneath this platform.
Omika is a wall, man. Is definitely a wall. The less he moves, the stronger he is. I think there's something like that with his superpower, because like it is not the kind of Rosa that's gonna move around. Like obviously, I mean, this is a character design to be a wall, but he's doing it with such great patience. He's really good at it.
Yeah,
and now no more Luma.
Yeah, of course. You know, but I mean, Rosalina is on her own is a much better character than she was in Smash 4. Even if her with Luma is not as good as they once were. Oh, that narrates up air.
Okay, you're under the stage. Oh, still making it back. Okay, I'm straight up for it. The headbutt from the start, man. Man.
Steady aim and fire. Homoka taking that with the Luma.
Okay. Yeah, the thing is like CBF need to read all of the defensive option from Omika. When he got onto him, you need to know if he's gonna roll or jump or something, and which is tough in a crew battle because you just only face your opponent for a few stocks. And the thing is like every single time Omika just went away from the pressure. The up B though won't get caught, but nice there. Oh.
Yeah, Homoka holding it down so well, trying to edge guard. They're not able to quite chase, but you know, definitely doing his job of trying to chase off stage and stop Falco from recovering. CBF actually using the reflector on the Luma shot. You can actually reflect the Luma in that situation, using it to his advantage.
Oh, that's so tough. Just pushed away the Luma. He doesn't want to approach because he knows how dangerous this can be, and he's right to do so. In crew, you need to survive way more than killing your opponent. Way more. All stocks are so valuable, and the CBF knows it.
Yeah, and see, this is the problem. Is like Homoka, as you say, is so good at being a wall. He is getting these, you know, he's getting rid of Luma, and then Homoka is just setting up shop and camping, and essentially not letting CBM, you know, take advantage. But what a roll read!
Oh my god, as soon as Omika went off stage to try an edge guard and missed it, CBF was ready for it. But yeah, just right after finding the dare, but still losing that stock. And that stock is a lot, actually.
Yeah, and that I mean, the thing is, CBF's going to come away and be like, I did my job. I took that stock. That's all I needed to do.
Oh man, it took 5 stock, actually. It took 5 stock, a third. It took a third of the whole crew all by himself. That's a lot.
You know, that's definitely an impressive accolade for him to chalk himself up to. You know, you can't come away and be upset about that. That's absolutely stellar gameplay.
It is. Oh man, that's so tough, that's so tense. And as I said, now Switzerland get the lead of the counter picking, and now they can tell, okay, I feel also like Rosalina Numa is a character that you definitely can hard counter pick. And I can see Switzerland got the Pikachu, and I think that's a really tough matchup, Pikachu against Rosalina Numa. Maybe I'm mistaken?
I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm not that much of an expert on that, but I do think that you've certainly got some strong options on the Swiss team. I mean, I'm looking at the Ike because I always look at the Ike because that's my character. And I do know that Rosalina as a whole struggles with disjoints, especially big swords, and Ike certainly has a big sword.
That's true. But off stage, that would be tough.
Yeah, it's very tough off stage, but we'll have to see. I think I'm gonna call it out here. I think we're gonna see Yodel. I think we're gonna see the Toon Link come out from here.
You think?
I think so. I think that, I've seen Yodel play a fair bit, and they're a very strong player.
Okay. That can make sense, actually. The thing is just like Luma is good to stopping the projectile and just good to absorb it. But the thing which is really true, and you said it, the disjoint, the sword are good against Rosalina and Luma. And as he got, I don't know if the floaty physics of Toon Link will be a good thing though for him, as Rosa is also floaty.
Okay, so I've just seen the bracket, and we're actually getting Jaka, the Isabel player, coming in now, which I am very surprised to see.
Oh, me too. Actually, I would never expect on the whole crew. I would have say Isabel, the least character I will imagine coming in right now. But it does. Okay.
But I suppose Isabel has the ability to sort of pepper the Luma and Rosa from long range, from beyond Luma's range, with the slingshot. So maybe that's what they're thinking.
Yeah, maybe. It might be possible, actually. I don't know much about Isabel. Just know, she can put the trap, the side B to kind of... Actually, you're right. Actually, the side B can just like stop the whole long range play and just catch the Rosa and just bring her to you instantly and just start something from it. Yeah. So yeah.
Sorry, I just want to point out that in the Finland-Italy crew battle, Finland is down to 1 stock versus Italy's 3.
Oh!
But that 1 stock is Lancelot.
And we all know what it is against Cyprus, and that was crazy. He picked up 11 stocks, ladies and gentlemen.
11 stocks. Oh,
11. Already?
Oh, yeah, no, he's against the Lucina, so obviously has a counter, so I can keep him off stage.
That's very true. Could have went for it. But if he's not off stage, he went off stage by himself. What a spacing to avoid the counter.
Yeah,
wow.
I like how we're commentating on a different set now just because we're waiting. I know we're getting... we are going... the French have banned Lila and Yoshi's, but yeah, no, Italy making it out. So, wow,
that's amazing.
Good job to Italy.
Actually, well, like on the French room, we were talking about the fact that matchup would have been really interesting depending on what Lancelot we will be able to pull out. Because I think Lancelot is better is a better player than the whole other Italy crew. But as it is a crew, we think Italy got a better level overall in between all the players. And this the thing that matters, actually. The fact that Italy as a whole might have a better level than Finland to be able to pull that out.
Yeah, and as we see there, they managed to secure it, and that's a fantastic play to that's fantastic stuff to the Italian team to make it into the final 8 for tomorrow.
I agree. That's so cool. And also, the Italy will face the winner of that current set, France or Switzerland.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, because they'll be coming up against you guys, against either you or Switzerland. So that'll be interesting to see.
Oh man! And I think New Zealand got a good lead against Belgium from what I've seen so far. But I don't know, like Austria and Norway gonna start on another stream at some point, or I don't know, maybe on this stream. I don't wanna say it because I don't know. But I can't wait to see that matchup also. Austria, Norway, it's gonna be so interesting. And I'm so hyped for this tournament. I'm so hyped about this tournament.
It's gonna be so good. We are going to Kalos, I've just found out. So we will see what happens here. But I mean, we still got this set to get through, man. This is still anyone's game. It's very close at the moment.
I agree.
And we can hear the ready in the background, which means we must be getting into this game. And here she is, the dog herself. Everyone's favorite secretary.
So, on Kalos, obviously. Okay. It's gonna be a long game, a nervous one. I'm really curious to see how they're gonna handle it.
Homoka's one of those that takes as much time as possible to SD her. Anyway.
You're already using the clock, man. The battle already begun.
Absolutely. Oh, but this is going to be a tough one for Jacka, I think. If Jacka can't get off the ledge, because I have actually played Jacka as well myself in a Wi-Fi tournament a while ago. And I do feel like Isabel is a very limited character. And if you're against someone who knows how to exploit those weaknesses, it can be so tough.
A normal double jump, making the side B. Omika just not letting Jacka do anything. What is that? Okay, he's definitely ready for those, respecting the side B, because it is a really good counter edge guard, quote unquote. It's really good for it.
Yeah, and they're right. Jack is just able to get themselves some stage control now, but they got to try and get anything going here. I mean, that's a good side B grab. But Homoka's going to be looking for the up smash or the up air.
We're back at it. We're back in the set. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Sorry, I need to let that out. Okay. But now Jacka got the control. It's definitely not a game. We can tell. Because you said, like, as soon as he is on the ledge, it is tough for him. When he is at the center, man, look at that. He just got the wall control for himself.
Yeah, and because there's no hitbox on Rose. Oh, very nice setup. There's no hitbox on Rose's up B, which means they can dangle the fishing rod with impunity, and it will always catch them as they're trying to recover to the ledge, which I think might actually be why they've gone with this pick.
Actually, that's a really interesting piece of knowledge. I've seen someone in the chat saying like they do not have any kind of Rosalina and Luma in Switzerland. So actually, that piece of information may be really interesting.
Yeah, there we are. Missed it. I thought that was going to be a grab for sure, but that forward air, Jacka making a mark here.
Yeah, he just keep track of Omika. That was really good, actually, really good. But now he's on the edge. Will it be able to pull out the same kind of stock that he did on the first one? I'm not sure. Jacka went back to the center, and that's gonna be tough again. Nice back air though.
And Homoka does look like they're struggling to kind of keep Jacka off. I mean, they're doing a good job now, and that up smash is so powerful. Using the pocket invincibility to get through this, so smart. It's essentially like a good air dodge.
That's very true, and you can just wave bounce it as he did, or reverse B it, just like move away. That's really good, really good.
Yeah, and I think at this point Jack is just kind of looking to neutralize the stocks. They're not, they're not looking to keep this stock. If they can, it's great, but they'll be more than happy to finish this with just one stock because they've got the lead now, somehow still alive.
They definitely need to take the stock away from Omika because, like, as I said, Omika is kind of the ace of the team today, and if he can take it out, it's a huge W for Switzerland on the long run of that crew battle. And right now, Jacka can be able to actually take the stock from Omika without losing this stock, which is gonna be, I think, so important.
They could do it, because honestly, Homoka's kill percentage here from any big hit. Oh,
Okay.
up throw. Yeah, baiting out that gyroid. No, that sends pretty much straight up, so there's no chance of that killing there, but this is very much possible. Oh, very nicely done by Humka, but he wants to keep this stock. He does not want to go down even further. Up throw, not taking it just yet.
Oh my god, it's not over yet. It's not over yet, but it's so tough. Now he's trapped. Maybe Omika can pull something.
Oh, that's it!
He rolled into it! Jaka made it! Omika is out of the picture! Oh boy!
And that France is now down to 2 players. The Isabel coming in clutch.
That's amazing.
That is, but it's now a little scary. The fact of the matter may be struggling now, and France are looking down the barrel of a potential loss here. But I mean, we're not. It's obviously too early to say. You know, we've seen it turn around right at the end in previous crew battles. It's certainly going to be done here, but we'll be seeing who France sends in now.
Oh la 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 la. That's so tough.
Oh, I can tell you're conflicted now.
Oh man, that's as I said, I'm really glad to see that those kind of set because I love it. I love those kind of set that are really tense. And as said when I came here on the first place, and I'm still saying it, this is a challenge for France right now because we do not have all of our best player available tonight. As I said, I think both Vince, Flo, Gluttony, Otakuni are not available today. So it's like it's a challenge. Our players need to show that if they want to do something, like if they consider France being one of the best country in Europe, this is now a way to prove it, and the fact that you do not rely on all the top players. But for now, Switzerland is showing up like, hey man, what is happening, France? What is happening? Why are you, France? Why are you?
Switzerland giving it all they got here. And I'm just waiting on a response from the French team in the chat. But wow, the thing is, like as you say, we don't know exactly which players are available. Not, you know, some of the best players are not actually able to compete tonight. So exactly. I mean, is Yazagi available? Because he did a lot of work in the quarantine crew battle. He made top 16 with some incredible plays.
Yeah, Yazaki is really good also on Wi-Fi for sure. We still got some good player to show, but as I said, the thing is like now Switzerland got the lead in the counter picking option, like, and the fact that they bring out Jaka, actually, as we said, because they take back the lead of the counter picking option, they had the possibility to bring up Isabel to just stop straight up Omika and just keep up the lead going. So that's gonna be a tough moment. Even if Yazagi is coming up, I feel like it's still Pac-Man, and I think also you can bring up some good counter pick to Pac-Man, considering the Switzerland team.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, Pac-Man's obviously a strong character, but when you get shut out, they do really get shut out. And the next player is going to be coming in, I've just been told, is Sinogara.
Sinogara is going in. Okay, South player from the south of France, sorry.
Wii Fit trainer.
And exactly, one of the best Wii Fit trainer we got out there. A lab monster, if I might say. It's a real lab monster. I remember at the beginning during SmashCore, he was just like showing us many different techniques that he discovered and stuff like that. So it's really a lab monster. So I don't know if he got good new technology, but I'm really curious to see what he will be able to pull out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, Wii Fit in this game is a completely different beast from before. I mean, they're probably one of the most improved, I'd say, from SmashCore. Because in SmashCore, like I'm technically a qualified game designer, and in SmashCore, Wii Fit was the only character I looked at and thought, what were you thinking when you made this? Like, there was no design philosophy. The character was just kind of a bunch of moves thrown together. They didn't really work with each other. In this game, deep breathing as a move is incredible. It buffs them so much. It's like a limited, like it's like it buffs all of their abilities, makes everything stronger, makes them take less damage, which is wild to me, and heals them as well. And it just makes the character terrifying. And along with the fact that some of their moves have greatly buffed hitboxes. You know, does a lot more damage, you know, a lot more knockback, and it makes the character very scary in the right hands. They're very tricky. but when you know what to do with them, they're terrifying.
I definitely agree with you. I feel like, there's many characters in Ultimate and stuff to find players showing all the possibility of all the character that we got in the game. But I feel like we fit training one of those characters that are the most terrifying when mastered by someone that knows what they're doing for sure. Like, it's so good.
And because they're a character with so many little tricks, like small things that you don't really think about, that will just blow you away.
Exactly.
If you're not ready for it, and I suppose in a similar case to how Isabel is able to kind of use a few tricks.
That's true, but I feel like Isabel is able to use few tricks, but with it a ton. Like, with it is so threatening, man, so threatening. But the thing is, as you said though, if you do not know the tricks of the Isabel can just slow down the game. And I feel like also the B neutral would be really good to absorb all the projectiles that Wifit can throw at her.
Yeah.
And the fair might be also able to stop all of the momentum from Wifit trying to go.
Yeah. Now, one thing I'm interested to see, because I don't actually know, if Isabel pockets the football, is Wifit able to get another one back, or are they stuck without it? That's something I want to know.
That's a really good question. That's a good question, because we all know how Wi-Fi trainers love to play with their side B. It is such a creative move, and Sinogara especially is using it every single time. But as we said, starting right away with a fair to stop all movement, catching that side B and catching right away the Sinogara. Look at that, already 61% dealt.
Damn, very clean. Oh, that's actually grabbing through that. That's very surprising. But yeah, so we just know that Jacka's mission in this is to just get... Yeah, so they've pocketed the ball. So is that going to take that off? Is that going to make it unusable for Wii Fit Trainer now?
We'll see.
We will see it. Yeah, it makes it unusable. Oh, that's huge. And that actually makes it... Oh, now that's tough.
Oh, God! Jacka! They got stealing up the sound from Sinogara and sending up right back into it! What a play!
But
oh
damn,
my God!
And Jacka, Jacka's done their job. They took 3 stocks. They've got rid of 2 Homaka and 1 Sinogara, and they've kept the lead here. And this is actually all they really care about. But if they can get another one, that'd be huge.
I think he can, because I feel like he got the whole control of the whole game. Even if Sinogara got the lead in terms of percent, quote unquote, like I feel like Jacka just got the whole lead on the game. Like always getting the good answer. Look at that, stomping Sinogara, not trying to confront him with the deep breathing. It got a really good game plan there.
And they're not really like, oh, what?
Oh.
Pardon?
I think you want you want to dare the balloon, I think, okay? Because if you hit it, it will extend your hitbox with the dare, and I think that's what happened, and that's what allowed Sinogara to get that spike on Jacka. But unfortunately, it's the other way.
I mean, I know the setup. But what kind of angle was that?
Yeah,
that was bad. I mean, whatever. I mean, Sinogara is going to take that, but 5 stocks of 6 now.
Yeah, we're gonna take those. Oh yeah, we're gonna take those.
Okay. yeah, and right in comes Jodel. The Toon Link we mentioned earlier, who has actually performed really well in some of the London Wi-Fi tournaments with Red Bull Gaming Sphere. He's entered a couple of those and done really well. I've known of him for a while, but I've never really watched him play myself, so I'll be interested to see what happens here.
It's really interesting to see how Switzerland had no doubt to send Jodel against Sinogara. I feel like they were keeping up Jodel on the side, especially for the matchup. I feel they were too fast to pick him.
Yeah, no, that was pretty immediate. So I'm pretty sure it's either Smuff knew that was who they wanted to pick, or Jodel said, saw the Wii Fit and was like, I'm going in next.
Yeah.
So
maybe.
We'll have to see. But of course, both teams are now down to their final 2 players. Every choice is so important now.
Oh, they all matters. Oh man, they all matters. But as we said, Switzerland got the hand of the counter pick. That's the main thing. That's really tough for France because every single time we got weird character in our crew. Okay, we got weird character like Wi-Fi Trainer, Lucas, Pac-Man, Rosalina, Numa. There are all of them weird character. And every single time Switzerland also got some weird character as Falco, Little Mac, Isabel, for instance, and they were ready every single time to throw at us a good counter pick to the players on stage. So, oh, that's so intense.
Oh man, you sound so excited by all of this.
I am, man. I am. I just like match that going one way and nothing happened on it. Those tense matches are the best, man. They are the best.
Oh, it's super close, and this is this is staying real damn close. So I'm just now all we have to wait for is what stage we're gonna end up on. And I mean, I gotta admit, I'm so invested in what's gonna happen here because I initially thought, because your initial thoughts of France are probably, they're probably likely to win this place. Now, as you say, because some of the top players are missing, it's so close.
It is. It is. Oh man! Come on, my boys. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Do it. I'm starting to get biased and nervous about that play now. Oh no! Thing is, like, if you use Jodel now, how many? Who is left? Because like they sent Matt Karen, CBF, Jaka, and Jodel is the fourth one. So afterward they got one last player. And same for France then.
Be, man. Like, I mean, because you got to wonder who they're going to throw in as a last character. If they get to that, admittedly, I mean, maybe Senegara is going to go on a tear, but we'll have to see.
That's the thing. And the thing is, like, if they got the whole crew members on their side, they'll definitely be able to just like throw something at us that will put us in a terrible spot. But we'll see, man. I don't know if Smuff is back or if Destiny is back, because I know they weren't there at the beginning of the tournament. They thought they won't be able to play today, but as the tournament ran a bit late, maybe they had time to come back. So Switzerland maybe in their strongest possible form.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see, because if they can make it to the second day, then we'll have to see how it goes.
Oh man. Oh, that's tough. That's so tough. Do you know where they're going? On which stage? Or still not?
I believe we're going to Battlefield now.
Battlefield? Okay, interesting. Yeah, makes sense. I feel like makes sense.
It
They went to
certainly does.
Battlefield really. Yeah. And on the side, I think Belgium and Netherlands are... Ooh, Belgium is still behind from Netherlands. Netherlands got a whole player in front of Belgium. Belgium on their last player, Gilbertron. That's still exciting on the side. But let's go, Jodel against Sinogara. Okay.
Alright, and here we go.
Oh, easy breathing right away, but Jodel just closing on the distance as soon as it started. But Sinogara made it well, just flew away and built a percent. That's gonna be a hit and run kind of matchup, I feel.
Absolutely, yeah. And I mean, to be honest, like whoever takes the game here is going to be so important, because as you say, it's going to allow counter pick advantage on the final game.
Oh yeah. Okay, moving around. Sinogara taking his time. I know him for being kind of a rush heavy Wi-Fi trainer. So right now I'm really glad to see him way more patient, especially against Toon Link. Right now, Jodel also is taking his time. He's not rushing at all. He's just closing up the distance by his own positioning, but he's not doing anything too much committing, which is really interesting. And thanks to that, he's building a lot of percent on Sinogara.
Yeah, and it's going to be a really slow game, and I do think overall the slow game benefits Wii Fit. Carried who's able to heal themselves over time as well, and their projectiles benefit from giving themselves an extra space. So we'll have to see how it goes, but it's a tense one, and we've seen impressive Toon Link play before today. We saw Nades from the UK. Oh my god! That was incredible, sniping him all the way from downtown.
Oh man. Okay, I just heard I got something with my mic. I'll just disconnect real quick and I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, no worries. I'll hold it down while you're gone. But yeah, so, you know, despite that, this is now pretty much an even game. Sinagara with an impressive first stock. Oh, man, Yodel chasing off stage and with a really early kill with that forward air. Certainly appreciating that. Oh, put himself in a bad position there. Gets caught by the football. Oh, the double parry on the bomb and the sun. That is ballsy. It's just a slow game at the moment. Sinagara just getting the positioning there. Good chase. Oh, trying to hit with that football off stage, being an absolute menace to Jodel off stage. Jodel just holding on, trying to do as much damage as he can, but it looks like Sinagara is actually healing more than he's taking here.
I'm back. I'm back. Is it better?
It's better, yeah. You sound fine.
Okay, cool. Yes, let's go, my boy. Stopping him with the forward tilt. Really good call, good wall.
This is potentially the most important stock of this match. That is a lot of damage Sinagara just did.
Oh yeah, I can tell. But now, man, you're still off stage. You're still 71%. You still got a Toon Link really dangerous and threatening you, potentially off stage. Sinagara tried to stop him, but look at that. The bomb, the person is still building up, man. Uh-oh, the Nair.
Nah. Wow, that grab.
I love how he waited maybe for the bomb to explode afterwards. I don't know, but now he got the wall deep breathing stuff that might be dangerous, throwing up the balloon. We're good at it. We're back at it with the lead of the percent. The sun did not reach him. The 4 tilt though, still living from Toon Link. It might be the time for friends to make it back.
Forward throw.
Grab.
He's gonna go for the. Oh, it landed on the platform. That's so unfortunate. Oh my god. Oh, this is such a tense. This is such a tense stock. Next big hit. That's not gonna take it just yet. What an air dodge.
Oh man, making a setup. Okay, but the bomb reaching.
Oh!
The sun.
He's living. Oh, still alive.
What is that? Oh my god, that's so tense. Don't do that. My god, don't do that to me. Deep breathing is back. Anything can be. Find him. Jordan made it. And he clutched it out against Sinagara and take the W for the Switzerland. 4 stock to 3. My lord. My lord.
Wow. So, 4 stocks to 3. The big question right now is, can Jodel do his part and take at least 1 stock from the final member of the French team? Or are we going to get a final 3 stock versus 3 stock game?
Oh man. Oh no.
Oh my god, that was so close because it looked like Sinagara was bringing it back for you. It really did.
Oh man, that was so close. That was so intense.
I thought he had it. When he got hit by the sun, I was like, that's it. It's all over. And I must have, like, the deep breathing must have just run out before he did it, because I thought that would have killed for sure otherwise.
Oh, la 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 la. And the fact that at some point he threw out the sun also, but he hit his own balloon that did not, and the sun did not get through, obviously, and he would have been able to hit the Toon Link afterwards. Oh my god, and those plays in the end moving around, just hitting him with the bomb and jump and there, and that was it. Actually, super good play by Jodel, just keeping it still, you know, keeping it together. Not falling down under pressure and just like staying into the game, keeping up the lead for the whole team, for the whole Switzerland. Oh my boy, I got flashback from the World European Smash Ball Team Cup when we face United Kingdom. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Oh man.
Oh, this is a close one. I mean, I can't see how we're gonna go from here.
Oh la 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 la. Who will be the last from France and who will be the last from Switzerland? At any point in time, we can lose again another stock and not being able to manage to even it off. Oh man, that's so tense.
And the thing is, they haven't selected their player. They're clearly taking their time thinking about who their final player is going to be. We truly don't know yet. This is, man, I'm sweating just looking at this match. This is incredible.
Oh man, I think like they need to take their time, man. They got no.
Well, they do, but they've also got a 5-minute time limit. They've already used 2 minutes of that, and that is 5 minutes from game end to game start. So they've got to get this done as soon as possible.
Oh man. On the other side, just saying that on the Netherlands and Belgium game, Gulbotron for Belgium is making such an insane comeback. It was down 3 stock to 7, and now it's 3 stock to 1. Ooh, so it's the last stock from Belgium against Netherlands. He has to face the 3 stock of Super Sammy, which is kind of threatening when you play Bowser, though. Oh man. We'll be the last. Oh, please, guys, just make it. Just make it. But I'm so glad. I'm actually so glad. I'm so glad by the fact that Switzerland just showing up so much and so strong. Just look at that. And they did not even use nor Destiny nor Smoth, which are part of the best players in their region. They did not even use them. That's so cool from Switzerland, showing to everyone how good they actually are. And I love it.
Man, this is gonna be so close.
La 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 la.
And see, the options we got left, because there's not many left for the French
True,
team.
true. We got the links.
And it's now been 4 minutes since they've been told to pick their thing, so they got to pick like ASAP. Otherwise, that's a DQ.
No.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But they need to pick a player.
No. I was saying that to our player. Don't do that. Just bring up someone. Guys, bring up someone now. What the hell are you doing right now? Don't get DQ'd right now. You don't do that. You don't do that, please, guys. Oh man.
Okay, Otakuni is going in.
Okay, the Link player. Okay, the Link player. That's one of our main Wi-Fi warriors, making a lot of Wi-Fi tournaments. So we'll see if he will be able to pull it out. I think Link can be strong against Toon Link, I feel, because like you got better range, better physics overall, and a better bomb. So I think that can be something, but the thing is still gonna be him alone that can, and he can be counterpicked by one of the players from Switzerland. And I don't exactly know what would be able to destroy a Link.
Yeah, I mean, Otakuni is obviously one of the strongest players in this tournament. He's on the top 50 for the European Smash rankings. Ranked as the highest French Link, actually. He's ranked above Vin's, which was a surprise to a lot of us when we made it. But it does show that he's a very, very high-level player.
Yeah, he is. He is really, really, really good player. He, as I said, he's always on. He's doing more Wi-Fi tournament than actual real tournament. He was playing during SmashCore, but only Wi-Fi, only online, no offline tournament at all. And he started during Ultimate to attend actually tournaments. So we're all looking forward to see him place well, which he does. So that's very cool. But now the whole hope of France is on his very own shoulders. Oh man,
he's got to carry you guys over the finish line. He's got to take 4 stocks, 1 of Jodl's and 3 of whoever the mystery final Swiss player is going to be.
Who do you think is going to be?
I don't know, honestly. I'm going to have to take a look at their lineup. I think. I mean, if he's about, then you'd probably consider. I mean, we know Smuff's here.
Okay, Smuff is back then.
So we know Smuff is here.
Okay. That's interesting. If Smuff is here, that might be one of the best choices. But I don't know exactly. I think that matchup can be really tough for Falcon. But Smuff, Smuff is such a great and insane player. Actually, is really good. So you can't be only considering that kind of match by matchup wise for sure. Like for sure. The thing is also if can Otakuni just take the Jodel stock without losing one? Oh man, I'm not even sure. Do you know where they're going? We don't know yet, it seems.
Yeah, we don't know yet. They're just trying to... See, one thing I've noticed is that the French have different abbreviations, so like FD is DF.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes they get confused, so I think we're going to town and city.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Because yeah, in France, not final destination, but it's destination finale. So yeah, you reversed it.
Right.
So yeah, it might be.
Blue Link
but
versus
there
Link.
we go.
I hope Jodo remembers to just run off.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, let's go. Yeah, he does.
Oh, he's another one who takes forever. Just sigh. Shake my
And...
head.
Oh man, that's so tense. The taunt has been done, and we're starting right away. The bomb of Otakuni taking the whole place actually in the center of the stage. I love the way he set up it just right at the beginning, but it still got hit way more than Jodel did actually.
He was going for it. Oh, I can't blame him for it.
Oh, nobody can. Oh, that was an amazing play actually. If Otakuni have been DIing away, I think would have been a huge loss of stock right at the beginning.
Man, so honestly, like Jodo is just looking to take a stock, and then he is happy.
Very true. And he already has done his job actually in the world game, but still, you definitely want to take more for the world team, and just because that's the last game probably afterwards. Oh,
nice
drag down there. Oh,
Nice
okay, you trap it. That's the thing though, Link got a Nair actually, and the Nair is really good. And I think like it stopped a lot of the Jodel approach or aggression, which is really tough for young Toon Link, I feel. Look at that, once again, the Nair. Okay, nice there. Oh, the jab lab with the boomerang just saved him, thank you.
Oh! Stage spike!
As simple as that. As simple as that. Just throwing up the bomb and making him bounce on it. 3 stack each. Last game. Last game, last player. Between Switzerland and France. Oh, man. Oh my god. Who are you gonna bring? Who are you gonna bring? Smuff? Sick Boy? Mojo, maybe?
Oh, it's 3 stocks to 3. This is so intense. Oh, Jodo was looking pretty strong there as well, but Otakuni then just kind of got rolling, and man, I'm biased now because they are sending in Mike, the Ike.
So they're doing it. They're sending the mic. They're sending the Ike. Whoa. Okay.
I am surprised. I'm really surprised to see that. But I mean, I'm an expert in this character. So here's what happens, yeah.
Tell us, because I like on paper, I feel it's gonna be really tough for Ike to express himself. Actually, you know.
Yeah. So I am genuinely surprised at this pick because it is a matchup that Link wins. Ike's a character that if you can't do Nairs, then you're gonna struggle. And Link is able to sort of challenge Ike in the air really well with his own Nair. But it's not like it's a losing matchup. It's not like a really bad one, so it's definitely possible. And maybe Mike's just got info on this matchup. Maybe he's really confident, thinks he can do it. And but Ike is, in this matchup it's tough, but getting off the ledge is difficult. Oh, sorry, I got a call from the DAT Team stream.
Don't worry. But I feel like if Mike is doing it, Honestly, he's the hero. Right now, he's the hero. If he can do it, if he can pull it out, he's definitely the hero for the whole Swiss crew.
Ooh, it's gonna be a tough one. I gotta admit, I'm not sure because you've got some strong players in the Swiss team that haven't gone in yet. Destiny and Smuff are both very high level players with international results. Sick Boy is also, he plays Pikachu, which by default makes you pretty strong versus a character like Link.
For sure. I definitely feel like we were lucky enough. Nor Smuff nor Destiny went on stage to play all players.
I'm sorry, I've just seen from the chat. Shout out to Laya, that apparently all 3 of those players I just mentioned are actually on their way home from an offline tournament today.
So okay, that's why. Yeah, I know Destiny wasn't there because it was at an offline tournament. I know Smuff couldn't be there either because he was commentating also a charity event as I saw. But I didn't know for the last one for Sick Boy. And that's a lot.
Hang on. We've got a sudden twist. Smuff just said, in all caps, wait, is it our last player? Then it's me with Mario. So he's betting it all on himself. He's making himself the hero of Switzerland.
Oh, damn, that's tough. Because the thing is, like, I was about to say, it's fun. It's funny the fact that France does not have their best player because, as I said, Vince, Flo, Gluttony aren't there. But I was like, it's kind of evening out because Switzerland does not have their best player. But now Smuff is coming. Oh shoosh, that's gonna be so tough. Let's go, Takuni. Oh man. Oh, okay. It's gonna be so exciting.
Yeah. But he's using Mario, which I don't think is his listed character. His listed character is Captain Falcon on the Swiss graphic.
Yeah. But I think you got it. Like Mario gonna be a good pick actually. I think because you're gonna be able to just send back all of the projectile from Link. So that's a good call. That's a good call actually.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. Like. Oh, yeah, no, I honestly, I could not call how this is going to go.
That's so exciting! Let's go, Takuni!
And because, of course, they've changed character entirely, the French team are now also changing their bans. They had originally banned SV and Yoshi, which makes sense for versus Ike in Link, because you just want to keep Ike away as much as possible. But for Mario... it's a bit of a different case, so we'll see what they go with. We are no longer rushing I'm no longer rushing the players, but they banned Yoshi's and Final Destination now instead. I'm surprised at that actually, but anyway, because the final game of Austria and Norway is now going to be going on to the DAT Team stream because that'll be ready to go as soon as possible. Apologies to Geeky Goon, official public apologies to Geeky Goon Squad and their team. For shuffling that one over. You couldn't control what happened with the German team earlier on, and that just caused the stream to be running so much further behind.
Yeah, that was such a delay, unfortunately. But at least we all tried to find the solution. That's the main thing. Like, we tried to make many solutions that didn't work. It didn't work. Sometimes, you can't blame the player. You can't blame the tournament. You can't blame the TO. But you can blame the online.
Oh, yes. We'll blame the online. Because it is horrendous.
Exactly.
Right,
Don't
and I
blame
believe
the player, blame the game.
I believe they are going to Pokemon Stadium 2.
Oh.
Now, which player is putting their country on their back? Is it Smuff or is it Otakuni? We will see, and I will allow you to be as biased as you want in this match, my man. Cheer on your guys.
Oh man, Ota, please, Ota. Ota, fais pas le con. Please, fais-le, Ota, fais-le, please. Sorry, my friend just came back. Damn. Oh my god. Oh, that's so tense. And the wait is so huge also. That wait is so long, man. Oh la 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 la. We're only waiting for a few minutes, but it's already so much pressure. Oh! Because so yeah, Mario will be able to just like run to Link and make many huge combo. At least we're on Pokemon Stadium 2, so it's gonna be a long stage, allowing Link to just make his game with all the projectile, but still got his side B, the cape, to send back any kind of projectile Otakuni will send at him.
And here
But with
we go. Final game on this stream of the day. Immediately getting started.
Okay, let's go. So will Otakuni be able to play against Muff? Right now they're patient, they're really patient. Otakuni is a patient player also. You love to just calm down the game, you know, stop everything which is going on, and just, you know, wait for stuff to happen. So, right now as you can tell, just like running, and Smuff is trying to just like catch him afterwards. It's a Sonic with items, you know. This is the kind of Otakuni is playing.
Yeah, very, very patient defensive game. And I would like to see Smuff play a similar kind of defensive game plan. He needs to obviously remember, you can't rush in on a character like Link. And yeah, okay, it may take you a while to get in, but once you get in, you are gonna make the most of it, and that is gonna be part of it. Just get a down throw up air, not huge damage.
That was a nice air dodge. Okay, nice power dodge up tilt. Okay, rolling away as always. Smuff did not catch all of those rolls on the defensive option from Otakuni for now. Otakuni is always just, you know, getting back, and Smuff did not really went to cover those. Nice bomb, though.
Oh, a bomb to bomb. Oh, and the bomb
Take
sending
that.
him back on stage. Oh, that was a poor shield grab. Obviously, shield grab's having very little range in this game. And that means Otakuni taking the lead here. France in the lead for the first time in a very, very long time.
Ah, finally! But right now, Smuff is not over. He's not over at all. Look at all those up air, man. Built 87%. That's a lot. That's a lot. How are you gonna land? The boomerang will just cover the landing, though. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, moving around. I love how Smuff is just like patiently on the ground also.
Oh, the forward smash! Oh, we still got a game, boys!
That was an amazing forward smash.
Yeah,
It was
very
so
nicely placed. And now it's neck and neck, and it's probably going to stay that way the whole way through. Oh,
okay, nice. Sorry. Oh, that's so tough, man. Smuff is going so well at stopping every attempt to Otakuni to attack him, and now, oof, fortunately, the boomerang just straight up stop him. You're off stage. The bomb won't reach you. Nice paw dodge though. Smuff turn, but the Nair will stop it right away.
Good DI and that down tilt from Otakuni to get away from Smuff's potential combo.
Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. Double jump could be a huge landing, but Ota did not really went for it. Nice boomerang, making it more nice fair, but still leaving though at the bomb to cover maybe the landing.
Oh,
but
the up smash!
That up smash from so long! Oh my god, let's go, Ota, let's go!
It's coming out now, man!
Oh man, but...
Oh, he went for it! That was some bad intentions behind that forward smash.
Oh, nice power dodge, he tried it, but Otakuni just waited with the Nair. Ota just building up more and more percent against Smuff.
Oh,
really
nice
bomb,
combo.
waiting for it.
Smuff needs to try and get rid of this stock before he takes any more damage. He does not want to end up in a situation where he's at a huge deficit.
Oh no, for sure. What a patience. Otakuni is just waiting for it. He's not.
Oh, Jesus! He just swung!
Yes! Ali, let's go! Oh my god! I was so afraid. GG! What a set! What a set!
Oh man, that was so close. Otakuni carrying the French team on his back right at the end there. Getting 4 stocks to finish it off. And France finished the game 2-0.
Oh my god, that was such an intense set, actually. The fact that France take the lead at the beginning, then suddenly Switzerland take back the lead and never let it go until the very end. When Otakuni just straight up stopped everything from going on, just throwing up so many projectiles, just calmed down the path of the game and just stopped it right away. Man, 2 stocks only. Wow. Good play, man. Switzerland, you were so good. That was so good. Such a good set.
Man, oh, you know what? That was really enjoyable to watch. It was a long set. Like, it was really long.
It was.
But it was worth it.